And we're off.
Yes, son. Oh, he hit the button, B.
Yeah.
We hit the button. Dewey's ready.
He hit the button.
Dewey's lips ready to yell out some sort of profanity.
Episode 36.
No, Dewey.
Ticking.
You got 5 minutes, B. You got 5 minutes.
You got 5. Count down. Count it down. Put a timer on.
Yeah.
Are you doing
you
your
got
pick?
5.
I'm
Speak English.
All right.
Yeah.
No profanity. All English.
36.
36. Merton Hanks. You heard? Lawyer Malloy.
Butler.
Bettis.
No, Butler. Leroy Butler.
Leroy Butler. Jerome Bettis. My dad told me one the other day, but I can't remember who it was.
We're getting into the next like 5 episodes is going to be terrible.
They're going to be tough.
Hey,
going to be
High
tough.
30s is an ugly number.
Leroy Butler was legit.
Leroy Butler. Lawyer Malloy. Martin Hanks. So he said Martin Hanks with his head bobble.
Oh, yeah. The bus.
Yeah. Did you see one of Bettis' stats was like 3 carries, no yards, 3 touchdowns?
Yeah, that was a playoff game, I think.
Yeah, that was some. I seen that like weird stats you don't know exist. I read some of them, but it's like
kind of awesome.
That's Gus Edwards' new thing. Gus Edwards is the new Gus Bus is the new goal line loser that can't get 40 yards and
the mini bus.
Yeah, but you get 2 touchdowns, man. That's good.
Yeah,
you can get that.
You better,
Yeah.
right?
Different story.
Yeah, the bus was like 3 carries, -1 yards, 3 touchdowns.
But it's a mini bus.
Episode 36.
36. It's got to be a couple more. But Leroy Butler, he was legit. Merton Hanks was legit.
Not a defense. 36.
36.
I don't know too many offense. I can't remember too many offense.
No, except for Bettis. I can't think of it. I said, oh man gave me one the other day, but I forgot what it was.
Oh, hold on. We can't talk. We can't talk 36 and not mention Lamar Thomas.
Lamar Thomas.
I know the name, but I don't know who is this. Some sort of Colts player from back in the day?
No, man. Lamar Thomas was a Kane. What? He wore that 36.
Yeah, he did.
We're talking dudes that got trophies.
I thought we was only on the NFL tip. That's why. But yeah,
I'm just saying you can't say 36 without saying Lamar
So
Thomas.
if we're going that, Sean Taylor wore 36 for a little bit.
For a little bit.
Did he?
But he's
for the Redskins when he first got there.
Yeah, but he the infamous 21.
21.
Yeah, he did.
26.
Infamous 21.
His rookie year, I think he was 36. Or they.
No, he was.
I remember seeing
he carried it
for
from
a
college.
while.
Because remember he was 26 in college, and then he went, and then somebody, and I think Portis had 26 at Washington, so he went to 36.
Yeah.
And then when what's his name, Landry came through, he went and got 40, I think, and then he went to 21 and they called.
I think it's tripping
51.
again.
Yeah, you're frozen in time.
Speaking of tripping, that garbage ass Miami Dolphins got so lucky the other day. Is anyone else with me in how embarrassing it was to have to kick a field goal to win a game? You might as well just forfeit the game.
That's football.
No, it's a W. They don't have asterisks next to the W.
Is that
you said we were gonna get blown out, bro? You can't swap it up over here like that.
Listen, I barely won. That's embarrassing. You might as well forfeit the win.
I'm gonna come out and come back in.
Games like that. Now all of a sudden we win one, and it's not good enough.
Nah, remember I said that was going to be the under. That's one of my bets.
It was. I think that's the one you hit.
That was an easy under, bro.
You hit
the next one. Baltimore's going to be an under too.
When you got 2
that was 42 points
like that, one of the defense has to show up.
Both defenses are good too, and defense is always better than offense.
The rain showed up,
and that's where Cowboys would lose, in my opinion, because they're not good away from home, and they're only good on that artificial.
Yeah, they start slipping around. And like was the first, second series of the game, these guys, they do this. I'm smarter than everybody else. Oh, 4 minutes. I got to take that out. And instead of having Pollard or Dak at the 2-yard line, sneak it or run it in, you bring in a fullback who's never played before. We're going to outsmart the Dolphins. And he drops the ball before he even has it in his hands.
The fullback extended 2 possessions for them to get to that point. Without him, they would have been
played before at the goal line.
I think that's what happened in our game too in the beginning. I think we got too cute in the beginning of the game, and then Baltimore punched us, and then it was a wrap from there. It was like, oh, you want to be cute? Bah!
Yeah, Pollard can get 2 yards. Dak can sneak in. You got 4 tries from the 2-yard line.
What is wrong with this thing?
How can
Pollard see my right now?
Pollard had an opportunity to get the yards, and he got pulled back to the 1 yard line.
He's not a premier back, man. He's a little scat receiver.
He could not get 2 yards. He got pulled. Literally, a guy grabbed him and turned his whole body around.
I mean, if you took over,
and then they had to do the fullback. Right
if you took the over for the kickers, if you'd made a lot of money, these guys did nothing but field goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
him and Koo.
7 field goals in the game.
Sanders and Koo had the most this weekend.
Victory.
I think Koo had like 5 also.
Had to win it.
Yeah.
Once we beat Baltimore, you guys are toast, and then we can talk about it.
I like y'all to beat. I like y'all shot to beat Baltimore. I think y'all can beat Baltimore.
Listen, I bet $350 on Dallas in 7 different ways, and took them in this, and that's why the Dolphins won. So
Dolphins beat them last year, and they had to come back and beat them. So I think they're a better team this year than it was last year. So they got.
I think Baltimore is too. But if what's his name doesn't play from Notre Dame, the safety Hamilton. Hey, yeah, he hurt his knee. If he don't play, that's huge.
If you look at our game, if you really dissect it, if you take away the turnovers that they were able to cause on us, their offense really didn't overwhelm us. It was just the defense.
Exactly. Their offense has overwhelmed anybody.
Right. Their offense didn't really do nothing. But once we got behind and you could see Purdy got rattled or just out of rhythm, couldn't get a rhythm. It was just like the Philly game in last year.
But that's what makes good teams, though, is getting good players out of rhythm like that.
Yeah. But to think that, I don't mean, like, if we was to see him again, Super Bowl, I don't think it'll go like that again. I think we'll make the adjustments that we got to, and you know, but yeah, I mean, if you take away the turnover, their offense wasn't really moving. Like, their offense really hasn't really been deadly at any point.
No, I hate their offense. I really do hate it. I don't think they do anything on offense, but their defense is so good.
Yeah,
it's working for them. Every time I look up, it's 21-0 Baltimore, and they don't move the ball. It drives me nuts. I don't.
Defense is not bad, and you get 5 interceptions between the 2 quarterbacks. You get 5 extra possessions. You hit on one of those, you're doing well. Let alone, I think they scored on two or 3 of them.
Only reason I'm mad at Purdy is that first interception was horrendous, bro.
Yeah, that was rough.
I could play in the league.
That was the only legit one. That was the only legit one. If you look at the rest of them will pop up.
Like pop up. Yeah, that's why I don't think that he had a 4 interception game. It was just great defense. But that first interception, he don't get. I can't help him. I can't help him for the night.
He stared the receiver down. He jumped a route. That was
exactly. He stared.
You come back to a post in the middle against cover 2. You know he saw the safety. That's why he didn't throw the post from the tight end. Bro, I'm telling you, I played Madden long enough. It's real enough to know that when you look at the tight end going for the post and you see the safety, you don't come back to the middle, bro. You don't got that much room. Mm-hmm. Every good quarterback, even Tua, their weakness is 2 deep safeties, bro.
I want Darnold to play so this guy Felix can tell us what he's been trying to tell us. Because to think that Sam Darnold's going to go in there and do the same thing, I don't know. He went in like the 3rd or 4th quarter.
Yeah, he only
2 quarters. He threw interception already. Like, he already is throwing interceptions.
He keeps saying there's no.
That's what I'm saying. There's a reason he don't start.
Numbers. No, exactly. Like,
don't fall for that Ayuk pass, bro. Everybody can do that.
This is the worst Purdy's ever played. He does a good job of managing the game and elevating the game. What's his name is going to go in there, throw interceptions like he's always done for every team he's ever played on,
and miss the throws. He misses the throws.
Yeah, but see, the thing I don't like, Billy, with stuff like that, especially with the quarterback position, right? So we'll use your team or the Dolphins, Dewey's team. So let's say Tua goes out, right? I don't even know who your backup is, but let's say it's Mike White,
bro.
So Mike White comes in and he goes and scores the next 2-3 drives. Now all of a sudden it's a controversy. No, it's not a controversy. It's the fact that you prep for this quarterback and his tendencies, his reads, so on and so forth. Now you got another quarterback that comes in. His throwing motion is different. It changes the pace of the game. So it's going to take you a little bit to catch on to what he's doing. By that time,
tape on.
Bro, it's Tyrod Taylor. Right. Tyrod Taylor did it again. He came in the game, and everybody's like, why the hell is DeVito playing? Tyrod looks like Peyton Manning out there. Okay, now start Tyrod the next week, and the man is going to go 8 for 92. He is terrible.
He's going to start him.
And they're going to do it, and we get to see.
He said, I'm starting him next week. And I was like,
because he fools everybody. There's a reason he's been in the league 15 years. That typical quarterback that comes in and wins that game, and they're like, ooh, we got it now. Let's go. And then when they plan for that player, it's over with, bro.
Totally
exactly
agree.
What you're saying.
And that's my thing. That's the thing that I keep trying to understand where he's coming from with the Sam Darnold thing. Like everybody, like him, even Orlovsky, all of them keep saying, "Oh, Sam is the more talented quarterback on our roster," and da 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 da. So how come he couldn't outbeat Purdy? Purdy was hurt all through training camp.
Why didn't he take the job?
Why didn't he take the job? And then this man,
why wasn't he the starter? Mr. Irrelevant is the quarterback. Why weren't you the quarterback, bro? Why are you not the quarterback, bro?
You're trying to tell me that? Oh, well, he's been, granted, he was with a bad team. He went to the Jets, but this the same Sam Darnold that was a turnover machine in college.
Yeah. Carson Wentz. Yeah. Carson Wentz fits in that bill. Just good enough to start for a team, and by week 7, you realize can't play this fucking guy. The Tannehills, that's the same thing. And they're like,
Tannehill was so bad this weekend.
Like Tannehill, bro.
Bro. Like you've been a pro quarterback for 10 years now. To have that amount of or lack of pocket awareness on the most important plays of the game. Like
I'm sorry,
it blew my mind that he was that clueless out there, being the veteran that he is. Same system, and even a new system, same players, 10+ years, and he is out there not understanding the urgency. And you can't take a sack. You can't he just looks so lost. And I don't want to hear it's Russ from all the Tannehill fan people.
He doesn't know how to move in the pocket. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how to feel the rush. He has no clue. He just stands there and hopes it works.
Exactly.
He was so bad.
Look at Flacco. Flacco done took over and he's soaring. Same thing. He wasn't.
And Flacco had one of the greatest postseasons in NFL history to win a fucking title. So you can't shit on Flacco.
Flacco's team, Flacco's Ravens team is this team here. A good run game, great defense, and I'm not going to go out there and screw it up.
And a good
that's
premier
what they're
receiver.
Yep.
I'm telling you,
he knows exactly what
to pay attention to.
I don't want to play the Browns, dog.
No, hell no, bro.
I'll play. I don't want to play the Browns.
If you got to play the Browns, have them come to you. Do not go to Cleveland. And
I'm gonna say it now before his computer reboots. I will play the Colts every day of the week, 10 times a week, 365 days a year.
Do not want to touch Cleveland, bro.
That
defense
is still have a shot,
and he's showing how bad. And I never thought Watson was great, but I never thought he was horrible either. I thought he was serviceable. I don't think he was 250 million plus.
I got the same feeling. I didn't think Watson was that great either. But everybody points to the MVP.
He's a do-it-all. He's a Josh Allen. That's what I'm saying. Like Josh Allen can't fit into a small structure like Flacco's doing.
Light years better than Watson.
Yes. No. Listen to what I'm saying. He's a type of player where I need a playmaker to run around, make stuff happen, get out of the pocket, do a bunch of things because my team is not very good. But when you say I have everything it takes, just get in there and just do the simple things. They can't do it. In their brain, they're take over the game, guys. They have to do it. It's like Allen. Their team wins 30-0. He only has 90 yards, and he's like, I feel like I didn't contribute. That's so selfish of a thought. You should be happy that you won. Just because you didn't go for
what he said.
He wants to win every game for himself.
Every day. He said, I can do this all the time.
He wants to be the guy and be the show.
Who doesn't want to be the guy? But he said, I got 9 completions. I feel the kid who got the A and didn't do anything, and I'll do it as much as I need to do.
If that's I'm not trying to clips. I'm not trying to talk bad about Josh Allen. I'm just saying that's how he is.
If Tua was Deshaun is quarterback, Josh
let's go to Deshaun. Deshaun is that kind of quarterback. He has to do everything. I make all the money. I got to do everything.
You need more Trent Dilfer and Brad Johnson.
You need a game manager for a defense like that.
Defense, I got skills.
I'm so tired of game manager. Like that's what I'm something else.
Well, yeah, but that's what I like about.
What is it? What system quarterback game? It's the same.
It's
a
derogatory statement in the NFL
only
world.
If you let it. Well, that's the people say that. But Trent Dilfer is the ultimate game manager. Great running game, great defense, historical defense. Go out there, go 10 for 12, one pass or one touchdown, and be done with it. And manage
don't mess it up. A game manager is don't mess it up. Right. Tua and Purdy make plays. They don't just go out there and not mess it up.
Yeah, they don't throw quarterbacks who can elevate people around them.
They don't throw 20 screens a game. But you know what it is? With Purdy and Tua is because they don't have the measurables that these people look for. So they look at them like that. Because they're not 6'3" with a cannon arm, they don't think that they can make all
Herbert's 6'3" with a cannon arm, but he can't help but to get the ball back down every time he drops back.
He's not a gamer. The guy doesn't have
the knock on it, though. I think that's what the knock is.
He's got an arm. He's got the look of the quarterback, the feel of a quarterback, X, Y, and Z. Granted, he's on probably one of the worst teams in the NFL, worst franchises, ownership all the way down.
That roster was stacked, bro.
Drew Brees,
Drew
Brees wasn't called a game manager, but
Drew Brees went out there and did his thing.
But in the scheme of things, he is a game manager.
He didn't run around and extend plays.
To the definition that they're trying to perceive it as, he's considered a game manager.
Some of his worst plays,
we don't look at him like that, though.
Was trying to run out of the pocket, and he looks just like Tua, bro. Slow and weird out of the pocket, gets hit, fumbles. If you go watch, there's some Drew Brees plays that are bad because he had to try to do a Mahomes, and he can't do it. And there's nothing wrong with not being able to do it. The quarterback position is just to play quarterback. That extra stuff is cool when you need it, but now we're getting to the point where Mahomes does it every play. The guy was staring at his old lineman and then running for his life last week. He's never done that in his whole career because now he lost confidence. But there's no more play the quarterback position. It's turned into I'm just gonna run around like it's the out of structure is good on 3rd and 18 and you need a big play. But you can't play the whole game of football out of structure. You just can't.
I think they just don't know.
You can see towards the end of the season the teams
describe these people because I just don't think they know how to describe who they want to
there's no word for it anymore.
Because we'll use Shanahan's system and Mike McDaniels. They say you could just plug and play a quarterback, but then you put certain quarterbacks, they don't excel. But then the ones that excel, you don't call them quarterbacks. You say they're the game managers or they're just a product of the system. But then you got, like you said, an Air Bear who has all the tools, but he's not doing something. But if you give him that same system and he's excelling, you're not going to say it's the system. You're going to say it's because of his talent.
Because he's great.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
But
so
if you
that's
watch,
that's the thing I don't like.
Yeah. If you watch him, Air Bears, what's his name, right?
Herbert.
Oh, I thought it was. So what was y'all calling?
But if you put Herbert in a system with Shanahan, he might throw for like 5,000 yards.
Yeah.
I disagree. Well, Herbert might, because I don't put Herbert with Mahomes and Allen, like that type of player. Herbert stands in there. He just has a really strong arm. But if you watch a quarterback, like Fields was who I was going to use as an example, the throws he misses when he has it, and no rush, whatever, bam, crosser, and he misses the throw. And everybody's like, well, if he had a good coach and a good whatever, it would work. He's going to miss the same throw. The Dolphins throw crossers all day. Bam, catch, bam, catch. Derek Carr, same thing. Wide open, and it's over here. Who was I complaining about the other night? The ball, Lamar. Flowers runs a slant, and he hits him like back over here. Dude, a slant has to be like, come on, bro. What are you doing? And he throws it 100 miles an hour.
Against a good team with good corners, that ball is going to be picked off or knocked down if it's behind.
It's inaccurate. Correct. It's inaccurate quarterback play. But when you're accurate, anybody can do it. But if you watch around the league, these motherfuckers ain't accurate.
But sometimes it looks inaccurate, and it's not, because when you're playing zone, you're throwing that ball to a space.
Turn your auto-tunes
receiver.
Huh? Bro, when you run a slant, you're throwing the slant. We're not talking about
but if you're
it's different. Yeah.
If you're in zone, if you're running a slant against zone, you're gonna slow down. You're gonna slow down in the zone. You're not gonna keep running.
You're gonna sit. But that's not the play. This man ran a 2-yard slant. It's a quick slant. There is no find. If he didn't throw it, Flowers would have passed his man and then sat. But that wasn't the play. It was boom, right off the hitch, he threw it. I gotta be accurate. That's not throw to a zone. Now, when you got a 25-yard out or dig or something in the middle of the field and you're throwing it before your guy breaks out, yeah, I mean, I understand that. That's not what these guys are missing. They're missing easy throws. Man coverage wide open over his head. Guy has to turn and make an amazing catch. Why? If everybody can throw the ball accurate and be in an accurate guy system, I don't believe it. You're not going to put Justin Fields on the Dolphins and he's going to be where Tua's at. He's just not. I don't believe it. You're not going to put Carr.
He might be better. He might be better than Tua.
Tua's accurate.
Tua's accurate.
Reboot your fucking computer again.
Tua's accurate.
He probably be better than Tua.
That's one you can't take from him. That's one you can't take.
I don't want to look like a homer, but this dude throws the ball, like you're saying, in the spot that he knows vacated in the zone for his guy to go get the ball, and he's got the 2 fastest guys in the league. So I got a thing. Achane, remember we threw Achane a deep ball, and it was right off his fingertips? Yeah. And last week, Tua threw an out, and it was right off A-Chain's fingertips. And if you watch A-Chain run a route, he don't run routes like Tyreek and Waddle. And that little tiny bit, because he's fast enough, but he don't have the same quickness doing his routes. Remember, he stuttered? Tua's used to throwing to the fastest two dudes in the NFL. So he's missing the guys he don't normally throw to, like A-Chain, the same spot. Man, that's hard to know who you throwing to. When you can't throw the ball the same spot to River Craycraft that you can with Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to adjust that and it's working.
That's like
it's a valid point.
The guy's not even out of the break and he's throwing it. Like, bro, I mean, it's crazy accuracy.
That's valid. No, that's valid because that's like when Stafford had Calvin Johnson and he got the garage door radius. So it's like, all right, you could just throw it anywhere because he can get it
anywhere.
But now you go get a smaller or less rangy receiver and you try to do the same thing, it's not going to work. You can't throw it in the same
it's going to
area
expose
that you're going to throw to him because exactly. So now you got to be more accurate because you don't have that leeway. So yeah, I agree with that assessment there. But I just personally, I don't believe that. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't believe. I just don't like that notion or that stigma that plug and play. Yeah, some can, but not everybody can do it. If that's the case, then they would do it.
Yeah.
Well, what started this was
they might win games. Would do it. Yeah, they might win some games.
What started was Flacco and Watson. I mean, they're two different quarterbacks with an okay system and a great defense. But Flacco, when he's out there leading receivers, hitting guys crossing in the middle, the receivers aren't turning and stopping, getting tackled. They're running and getting yards after the catch. They're extending drives. That leading a receiver, hitting a guy in stride, to me is the biggest tell of a quarterback, good versus bad. That's the number one thing that I look at.
Leading the receiver, throwing them open.
Down to the zone and getting them. That's fun. That's how your offense is. But there are times where you've got to run, clear the middle. Like if you hit Tyreek Hill in stride and he doesn't have to break, he's almost impossible to catch. He's literally running like 25 miles an hour out there.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have to, even a hitch for a second, if he's in stride the whole way, bro, come on. It's almost impossible to cover.
Yeah.
That separates for me. That's the biggest thing I look at for a good quarterback, an okay quarterback. If your guys are hitting in stride and they just keep on
Tua is accurate. That's his thing. He has nothing else. That he's accurate.
No,
it's quarterback. He's not playing DB. What else does he need to run?
He doesn't have to play deep. He doesn't have to do all that.
He has nothing else. What is the top
it's not like
he has for a quarterback? If you're not accurate, you cannot play the position.
No, you can play it. You can play.
He's everybody right now. What are you talking about? Leads the league in plays over 25 yards.
Because he hits the guys 10 yards and they run for 35 yards. That's what
inaccurate. Don't make me clip you to death, bro. I will clip you to death. He just threw a 55.
No, he throws it deep. He hits the guys deep. I've seen the games.
So you're telling me Tua has a strong arm?
I'm saying he has a strong enough arm to play high-level professional quarterback.
For sure.
He doesn't have to be top 5.
No, he has accuracy and he has timing. Sometimes that can get you through with a weaker arm.
Like Drew Brees.
That's okay. That's what I'm saying. It's like you saying he has one of the strongest qualities of a quarterback. That's all he has.
But what I'm saying is
literally why he's leading the league and there's only 2 games left.
And just what I told you yesterday, he has the right coach around him to play to his strengths.
I agree with that.
His traits are lacking.
I said that one.
But he has the right coach.
So let's go to the Browns again. It's the same thing. So you got Deshaun Watson, can't read a defense, he might be accurate, but he's not going to sit there and throw the ball in these holes and bam, bam, bam like Joe Flacco's doing. So why?
Well, I've said that the Deshaun Watson, that is like that Cleveland Browns offense is not good for him. I said that when they made the trade.
Okay, so they're not scheming for him.
He's not.
They're running an offense, and they just want the quarterback to play quarterback, and he can't do that. Because that was my argument why you were off.
What offense?
Well, yeah. When they made that trade, I said that's not gonna work.
He's a run around, make it happen guy, like I was saying before, Rob. He's not. There's no offense for him. That's why they didn't make one.
So he's a breakup quarterback.
His best plays are always out of structure. He's had 2 or 3 plays where he's sat in the pocket and made the play in a football structure. There's a play, there's timing, there's accuracy that goes in the game of football. Breaking the pocket because of the rush, running out, dodging a guy, and throwing a guy who rerouted 4 times is not football. That's not the game of football.
Well, I mean, that's football.
No. It's a byproduct of now we're backyard. We're not. No coach goes out there and says, you know, guys, this is what we're gonna do on second down. Whatever the fuck you want. Whatever the fuck you want. No, we're not gonna draw it up. Just run around and do this and that and shake a guy.
Well, this is why
there's a reason why plays are drawn up, and you need to execute.
The game has changed, right? So I read Lombardi's book. Okay,
for 3 guys.
The game has changed. It's chess on field now. It's not about the play. It's about players, but it's not heavily about players. It's chess on field. It's more about coaches now. But when they made the trade for Deshaun Watson, I said that ain't gonna work. Deshaun Watson is never gonna be that 1, 2, 3, get rid of the ball. That's not him. It's not gonna work.
Correct. I agree. I agree with that.
So,
let me say this. I'm not saying that you're
that.
Fields is the same way. Fields is not a 1, 2, 3 step back. Well, he did it at Ohio State, but he ain't showed it yet in the league. So I don't know if that's a game plan or his coaching or what. But
or talent, that's what I'm saying.
I've seen Fields do it before.
Okay.
But then how? So why does that not go to his coaching and playmakers at Ohio State when he was doing it? He's doing it before, and now he's not. So okay, so he's a system guy.
But
he needs.
I've always exactly. I've always
right, give me the guys who don't need a coach.
I've always read, right? If I see you do it once, I could coach you to do it every time. And it's a lot of coaches that believe that.
But see,
Fields is not. He hasn't showed that in the league. Like the things that Fields is doing now,
have the support.
He never did at Ohio State. He doesn't
have the scheme, but that's what I'm trying to say.
So run it back. So let's go back right quick. You know, because Felix probably missed it. So what Dewey is asking you, Felix, or trying to convey is what you. So you said you saw Fields do it in college, right? But he hasn't done it yet. So you think it comes down to coaching. So what Dewey and me was saying earlier is, so now we take that same idea, right? You get him the coaching and he does it. Now you, not necessarily you, but the media, whoever
who gets credit
wants to call him a system quarterback and give the credit to the coach and no longer and negates his talent. But then you flip side, you got a Fields that can play off script, and now you want to praise the talent and say, oh well, you know, if he had this and that. So like it's like what is what? So when they
it's always gonna be about coaching you because you got to coach to your players' strengths.
Billy, are you not mad at the coaching for the all-world Josh Allen? You complain about coaching all of the time. You have literally the alien quarterback. I like Mahomes. He does weird shit, but there is no bigger bodied, able running man. Like the dude has never gotten hurt and he runs like Jerome Bettis.
Hey, you don't say that.
All right. Sorry. I hope you, I don't, yeah. Wipe it away.
No, but
I would never want that, but
it's not. So Josh Allen's thing, it isn't coaching because he did a couple years ago. He did some AI robot setup that pinpointed his mechanics and he got much more accurate. His thing is, like I said earlier, the Superman mentality. He has such a hard time fitting into the system that he does when it should be a 3-yard dump off for 3rd and 3. He airs it out 45 yards.
He does too much.
He needs to just calm it down.
He always wants the big
thing. Josh Allen's
it always comes down to the system and the coaching and how you able to treat that guy.
I think Josh Allen traits are off the chart. Like I think Josh Allen can play in any system.
All right, so Mahomes was amazing, best quarterback ever to ever exist, and now he's not doing crap. The last game he played was not even close to anything Mahomes has ever done. So who are we blaming?
He's been off this season.
He's got the same coach. So are we going to nitpick? Was it Bieniemy? Was the guy the whole time? Or was it because he had Juju Smith-Schuster? Like who's he? Or you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
it doesn't look the same without Bieniemy right now.
So then Andy Reid doesn't get credit.
So now, are we taking away from his talent? Is what we're asking.
That's what I'm saying. Is Mahomes really good, or was it his coach scheme and play?
No, you can never take away Mahomes' talent because you've seen his talent.
Guy.
But it was because he had the best team in the NFL. He had the best coaching and best players.
It goes by what you said.
In college, he had nothing, and he'd still put up numbers.
Stop it. Texas Tech is known for throwing for 7,000 yards.
Well, you talk about backyard football. That's all Kansas City's offense was for the past 3 or 4 years is backyard football. Mahomes will do just enough. They'll get one fluke play because they had the fastest team on the field for 2 or 3 years also. Yeah. He wasn't reading a defense. He was rolling out to the right.
He admitted
and making a play where Kelce would get it and knock a guy over for a first down. 2 or 3 years of backyard football, Mahomes is always rolling to the right. He's always going to look back. He may cut back to middle. Good defenses are going to pick up on that. Yeah. And after 4 years of doing the same thing, they picked up on it. And losing the talent definitely doesn't help out. I think
Kansas City's issues right now is Kelce looks like he lost a step.
Is he in love? Do you really?
But this is my thing. Is like he still has Travis Kelce, and instead of saying that Mahomes can't do the same things, it's Kelce's fault. Kelce lost a step. Reed lost a step.
But you can look at it.
Mahomes looks terrible. He doesn't even read a defense. He literally runs every play. That's not quarterback. The guy's a quarterback.
Here's my spin on that.
He's got to do something when nobody's getting open.
You're proving my point. It's always somebody else.
But if you put Lamar there,
it's a team game. It's a team game.
So I'm saying that Tua is really good, and you're only going to credit his coach and his players. It's literally the opposite argument.
It's a team game.
He's proving it right now.
Can you imagine? But it's always been a team game. What I always stress is, can you imagine if Mahomes was in the Tua offense? Can you imagine if? That's what I'm saying when I talk about levels.
You want to do hopes and dreams. Well, I'm talking about factual right now.
When I'm talking about levels of players, it's always going to be a team game.
But if you put Lamar with this Kansas City team right now, I think they play better than what they're playing right now because of what Lamar can do to them.
Lamar's going to make everybody around him better, man. That's Lamar.
Take off and run more than Mahomes. Mahomes runs at the end because he can't find somebody.
But that's what I'm saying.
This goes back to my argument of what makes a great QB because they can run.
That goes to his extra talent trait that he can elevate because of a skill set or extra gear that he has in his game. He can elevate meteor.
Being mobile doesn't mean that they got to run.
To the point of what Rob is saying, so Lamar moving in the pocket stretches the pocket out, and he actually buys more time in the pocket. He doesn't immediately run out. He's amazing at juking the guy because he knows the pressure's coming, and all he has to do is false step and get back in the pocket, and he slows everybody down. He's amazing at expanding his pocket.
Well, yeah.
So
you can't rush Lamar like you rush a normal person.
He can have that credit, but that's his different ability to where he can do that by himself time. So that slant can turn up, can turn over, and then everybody rolls out, and we got backyard ball. Everybody knows the hardest thing to do in the NFL is play corner and cover a guy for 7-8 seconds. Of course. So when you get Lamar buys that, and then he could throw to an open guy, but he don't throw to the open guy in the damn play that they drew up in the playbook. He don't do that. He don't need to. He just bam, 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 and makes it. If you take away the ability of the mobility, same thing Hurts has, everything they can, whether they expand it or just run like Mahomes does, that is what makes them a next tier of quarterback. It's not actual quarterbacking. It's because they're able to buy time and create time. That's what my argument was when we were texting back and forth the other day. That's the difference in what everybody sees as an elite quarterback now is because they are mobile. That's it. That's the difference.
I look at the throws that you can make and the accuracy that you have. So I think having the mobility, escapability, however you want to call it, puts you above. But if you could throw, you could throw. Because what I look at is just like in basketball. If you could shoot, you could shoot. That athleticism is cool, but when you get older or the game catches up to you, if you don't have them certain fundamentals and skill sets in your game, then you're going to be done. That's why LeBron is still playing at a high level. So I look at the same thing with a quarterback. If you can do the fundamentals like Tom Brady or Drew Brees, then you can play to your 44, 45. If you don't have that, then you're going to be out the league fast like a Vic and so on and so forth because you didn't perfect what you're supposed to do at your position.
So let me ask you, Rob, if you put Mahomes or Lamar in the Dolphins offense, go look up how many yards. I could do it right now. I probably know without even looking up that Tua don't have but 25 yards rushing this season.
Yeah,
highest passing stats in the league. He probably got 20 yards rushing, right? So in this offense, you don't need to run the ball at all. You don't need to run as a quarterback. Okay, if you put Mahomes and Lamar in this offense, do they have under 20 yards rushing for the season? In week 16, would they not? They're going to run, right?
They're gonna run.
Okay, but you don't need to in this system. So why are you running?
But I don't think Lamar would.
If you don't have to run, they're not gonna run.
Guarantee you for a fact, Lamar in this system has 500 yards rushing on the season, and
I don't think so.
Two ain't ran yet.
I don't think he'll be accurate.
I don't think so.
You're not
Lamar only runs when he has to.
You're not going to take a guy who runs. Oh shit.
Lamar only runs when he has to.
Okay, I can go with that. So then I'd like to move it to Mahomes.
He only had like 7 carries on Monday night.
Yeah, no, I know he burned my over, but what I'm saying,
he only runs when he has to.
I'm not against Lamar.
This isn't the Greg Roman system that he's in.
No, he's not catching the ball and QB sneak running. I'm saying that as a quarterback, he's not going to read the field like Tua would and not run. He'd have 300-400 yards just escapability running. It's not structured running. It's not a called play. But he would go and something would be covered and he would run. And Mahomes would definitely have rushing yards. In Mahomes' biggest games, he runs all the way down the field on that last drive. He don't throw the ball down the field on that last drive. He always runs for the first downs. You can watch every game. That's all he does is run for his first downs.
I could be wrong, but I don't think Mike McDaniel's system fits neither one of those.
Why do you think Trey Lance ain't working?
To their strength.
Why didn't Trey Lance work in San Fran? It's easy. Everybody could do it. They traded everything in their life for him. He didn't just suck, bro. He wasn't just trash. You don't trade all that to suck. He wasn't a quarterback. Of course. But it fits everybody, Rob.
He wasn't accurate.
That's what they keep telling us.
He can do it. Except the guy they traded 7 first-round picks for.
He wasn't accurate enough.
My brother says all the time, you put Sam Darnold in there, he gonna go for what? What'd you say? 6,000 yards?
Sam Darnold could do the same thing that the other quarterback can do.
No.
Sam Darnold can do that.
All right, so are you saying Sam Darnold right now is
you thinking of Sam Darnold in the Jets?
Talent? No, I'm thinking of Sam Darnold from
But
USC.
Why does Darnold get credit for talent playing in bad teams? You love Darnold. He's only ever played for bad teams. That's why he hasn't showed us. But literal quarterbacks that are showing us don't get no credit. I don't know. I'll let it go.
Who's showing you that don't get credit?
I'm just going to let it go. You get what I'm saying, Rob?
Do you think, I hear you. Do you think Darnold's a top 10, top 15 quarterback talent in the league?
Top 10, top 15?
Yeah.
No.
Would he play like one in this system?
Yeah.
So that goes
so
back
he
to
don't
what
have the quarterback talent, but this system is just going to zip off over there magically.
Because Darnold has traits.
Bro, traits don't get it done. That's why the man ain't a starter.
Darnold has traits. Darnold will be just fine in that San Francisco offense.
He'd be just fine. He'd be like Jimmy Garoppolo.
He'd be at least Jimmy G. That's the floor.
Okay, yeah, but that's not good. They traded away Garoppolo.
So Brock Purdy has been
who just got benched on his new team.
What I'm saying, that's the floor.
Right, Brock Purdy,
because he's got more he's got more to work with than Garoppolo.
Traits is why he got drafted where he's at. He's not a good quarterback. You'd have spent 3 draft picks taking him 1 as a GM, and he's landed flat on his face.
No, but all right,
I wouldn't have never linked him up with the coaches he's been linked up with.
But see, here's my confusion now. Here's my confusion.
I can't stand it, bro.
If Jimmy G is the floor, and Brock Purdy has been playing at the ceiling, how can somebody tell me, or how does people always try to say that Darnold is more talented than Purdy? But because Purdy, in this offense, since he's been the starter, has looked nothing like Jimmy. Even on his 2 worst games that he's had in his starts, all the games that he's played, he's looked nothing like Jimmy. The offense looked nothing like when Jimmy was
that
there.
First interception looked like Jimmy.
Okay, but that's one.
Everybody
Jimmy looks like that every other game.
You play 16, 17 games, boy.
You can't say Jimmy. You can't look at Jimmy numbers. You can't say he did that every other game.
My thing is, I gotta beat. I can't make sense of it.
We never
Darnold needs coaching
with Jimmy
to be good, but it's bad. Tua sucks because he needs coaching to be good.
I never said Tua
don't make sense. All he's got is accuracy. He
wouldn't be my quarterback, but I never said he sucked.
Literally the best quarterback in the NFL right now.
I've seen him in college, numbers wise. Numbers don't matter.
It's what wins games. You're like Billy now, where we lost to the Cowboys because we kicked field goals.
Now Felix like
numbers wise,
except for 200 more yards, Purdy has better numbers than Tua across the board.
That's why he was MVP.
That's what I'm saying.
He only lost yards because of this game.
Yeah, but like
they're both
Purdy are together, so you can argue
they're both having good years. I give them that. That doesn't mean that I want them as my quarterback. If I'm a coach or a GM, that doesn't mean I want them as my. They're having good years. I give them that.
Are you saying that you can't scheme to a guy? That's not a good coach. If you better,
my coach as a my job as a GM. Listen, my job as the GM is to get the best players.
Huh? You're taking Fields over them, is what you're saying. You're taking Fields.
My job is to get the best players from my coach.
Top 3 QBs, Felix. What do you got? Who you taking? Your top 3. Number 1, who you taking?
That can go in any system.
Yeah, no, just your top 3. You're saying you're a coach or a GM. Who you taking number 1?
Josh Allen.
Who you taking number 2?
Burrow.
Who you taking up? I do like Burrow's pocket. 3.
Patty.
It's weird that Burrow's not playing, so we can't even think about it. Yeah, he should be up here with these conversations.
What happened to Pat Mahomes?
I love Pat Mahomes, but he's asking me if I'm a GM who I want.
Who's the third one? It was Allen, Burrow, and who?
Allen,
and Herbert.
You took Herbert?
Yeah, I'm shocked.
If I'm a GM, you ask me if I'm a GM who I want.
Right.
Yeah.
That's who I would like.
Hey, you're not wrong.
But I'm confused.
But so, Rob, let me ask you, right? You got Herbert. He's got Hall of Fame Allen. He's got the first game of the season. This dude had everything. This Chargers team was like Super Bowl conversation talent-wise. Two amazing Bosa and Mack and Derwin and Murray. They had what's his name from New England. This team was stacked. Now this team is miserable. They're garbage, and that's why Herbert's not winning.
This is for the past 2, almost 3 years.
Oh, and the dude is up, but now it's his coaching.
Organization across the board, bro.
It doesn't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but see, you actually me as a GM.
Bad.
Yeah, you actually me as a GM, right? I would not pair my quarterback with the defensive coach. Never.
I agree to that.
No, we agree with that.
I'm not saying that's not why he was successful, but I'm talking about you could take Herbert into a single drive where the coach don't matter, nothing matters, and he's not getting it done. So is that play calling? Because they do the replay and motherfuckers is wide open. Open enough like everybody else told to. So it's like he's consistently showed. He's played long enough, consistently showed.
And I don't like Joystick. When they hired Joystick this year, I said it ain't gonna work.
Who's that?
Yeah, Kellen Moore.
Oh, okay.
I don't like him.
Joystick.
That's what they call him, Joystick.
But see, he should be. I mean, you got Kellen Moore was the hottest thing on the market, and with Herbert.
But he doesn't. He doesn't know how to. He's a play caller. He's not. He doesn't know how to scheme a game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He doesn't know how to scheme a game. He doesn't know how to set stuff up. He's just tall plays.
He's young in the mind.
Everybody needs a Ben Johnson, them type of coordinators.
We're going to see. I hope he gets somebody good.
They need an offensive coach that's not going to leave when they do good, and they're going to be there with them. Like you got a top 10 quarterback, and then you go hire a defensive coach. Like that was stupid.
Yeah.
Like you had Shane Steichen on the staff. You had who else was there? No, I think Sirianni was gone after Frank and Sirianni left the year before. But the Steichen was there. You could have hired any offense. Like you go hire a defensive coach, and you got a quarterback in his second year.
Like, isn't he like in his third system in like 4 years or something like that right now?
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was there with Lynn his rookie year. Steichen was the OC. They got rid of him. They hired. Who was the other? Lombardi, I think, was the
Lombardi
OC.
Or something. Yeah.
Then they got rid of him. Yeah. They bring in Joystick. Like, come on, dude. Who's supposed to? How you gonna strive in that?
All that takes
you learning a different system. Learning a different system every game. Every year you learning a different system.
Rob, who else had to do that with a broken hip? Come on, you're gonna take me right back to my argument. I don't want to sit here and pound the table for a guy, but there's ways to
and you see the difference between what he was before and what he is now, right?
Who?
Tua.
Your quarterback, little guy.
Tua. You can't even say his name. You're gonna keep me going here because you can't even got any credit.
The little guy over there. You seen the difference, right?
Sam fucking Darnold right now. But you can't even say to his name, bro.
Sam Darnold is chunky. As Colin Cowherd said, he's very chunky.
Don't go Colin Bates Howard on me now.
I can't.
No,
I
I
don't know what his fascination is with Darnold, dog.
Listen, you see the difference though, right?
All the tools. Felix Tannenbaum over there.
Hey, can you not see the difference between little guy before Daniel McDaniels and now?
Of course. Yeah. I'm not saying that situation doesn't matter. I'm not saying situation doesn't matter. It might seem that way because I got to fight so hard for the other side. But I'm not saying that it doesn't matter. But you have to say this dude is lucky that he got his situation and he's thriving. You can't say he's only good because of his situation.
I would never say he's only good.
I definitely agree with that.
Would be great if they had a situation.
I agree with that because I agree with that because even though you gave him the coach to fit his attributes, he still has to do his part. So,
but what I'm saying is before he got there, he was in the same situation as Herbert, sitting there with a defensive coach.
Bro, we had two OCs, dog. We had co-OCs.
Right.
First time ever.
But see, Felix, this is the argument that Dewey's making, though. So now I see where Dewey's going with it. You just said, look at Air Bear. Yes, correct. Air Bear has been in disarray, but nobody is saying that he's not talented. Everybody's saying, man, my God, if you could just get him this, that.
You know why? Because he's still putting up.
Because
he's still putting up numbers.
Because he's 6'4". That's why.
No,
he has a 9.8 RAS. That's why we know he can be successful somewhere else. They're going to do that until the end of his career.
Because listen, he's putting up.
Yeah,
he's putting
70-yard bombs.
Right,
the routes don't even last that long.
He puts it on tape. You see the talent on the tape. He's making. He's making shit.
Because you're not looking. He's got a brain and he can't process. That's Mahomes' problem. Allen's problem. He can't process.
He's making souffle out of shit over there.
Dog, do you know what Tua's record is with grocery baggers, my guy?
I think Allen can process. Did you see too much on his talent?
Did you see Shannon's podcast or on whatever thing he was on with 4 people, and they asked him who was Tua thrown to before Tyreek and Waddle, and he said Sammy Parker.
No, we only respect the game over here. We
don't who? And then they were like, Orlovsky was like, who else? And he was like, yeah. Couldn't name another soul because they're all out of the league and called Devontae Parker Sammy Parker, bro. That's how you know he had grocery baggers, Walmart receipt checkers to go to, and he still has a winning record. Coach against them.
That's what happens when your head coach is a defensive coordinator. That's what happens because when he goes into the meetings with the GM and the GM said, "Well, what you thinking? Who you like?" He's like, "Oh, I want that defensive end from
let me get
such
that
and
corner.
such." Let me get that.
But we
corner.
need a receiver. Maybe.
Yeah. Let me get that corner. It happens all the time. Trust me.
I tried so hard on the group chat yesterday to get like this.
I told Christina, I was like, Billy's riling me up because he don't fucking do this shit.
There's only a couple
because I'm a Tua guy. I'm a back Tua up every step of the way. But Dewey gets going first.
I could tell because you're going too hard. I was like, Billy don't normally do this. He's trying to get me.
I'm a Tua guy. I'm a back him every time. Because bro, the first 2 years, bro, no training camp with COVID.
No training camp. We're not going to talk about COVID.
A coach that didn't want him, taking him out for Fitzpatrick every time he turned around. The dude was set up to fail the second he got to Miami. And he finally got a training camp, finally got a coach. And look at him. I'm a back Tua up almost every time.
That's all I need is listen. The guy got a good situation and he's succeeding. Good for him. He's a good quarterback because everybody needs that situation. Allen needs good structure situation. Clearly, Mahomes does because they suck.
Chris Greer did a great job in Miami. I give Chris Greer all kinds of credit.
I think all quarterbacks
pretty good.
That's my guy. I love Chris Greer.
But I think what we're all saying is, if you put a quote-unquote measurable quarterback in Miami's offense, they're going to succeed what Tua is doing.
But you have to tell me what measurable because what exactly?
That's the thing.
It's an accuracy-based system. I don't need a Josh Allen rocket launcher.
The reason it
Tua is still throwing the deep ball. He's throwing the most deep intermediate routes out of anybody. So what does he need to be more? Why would he need double the arm strength? He's literally running the system at the highest level.
That's what the West Coast system has always been based on.
So you're telling me he needs a stronger arm? He needs to be taller. Does he get batted balls? Because he doesn't.
No, I don't think
not like Herbie. Taller, that's the only thing about taller. He has great pocket movement.
The reason he's so accurate is probably self-taught because he cannot loosen up a defense. He cannot stretch the ball down the field. So they're only going to play 15 yards off the line. So he has to be accurate. If he had arm strength and they're playing 20 yards off, he could afford to make a little bit error here and there.
Yeah, he had to learn to be accurate. He's Chad Pennington.
It's not a bad thing.
He had to learn to be accurate. I agree. But this is what I'm saying is now we're going into the same thing I was talking about before. We're getting away
Chad Pennington. His son's playing now.
We're getting away from the quarterback position. Everything you're
Chad Pennington's son is the new tool.
Everything you're fighting for right now is to tell me that Tua needs to be faster and more mobile. That's it. Because he doesn't.
No,
he's
I'm not
literally
saying that at all.
Then you can't talk about height and arm strength, size, arm strength, and mobility. That's the only three things you can be talking about. There's nothing else.
The arm strength's a big deal.
Put Herbert in there. Arm strength. But Billy, he's literally executing the exact system you're talking about.
Bro,
at the highest level.
Side.
So why would he need more arm strength? He's getting it done.
Billy's like
Herbert
on me.
Herbert can play in any system.
And that's fine. I'm just saying that Tua doesn't need to be faster just so he can run around like Mahomes because everybody thinks it's
we don't
cool.
know because he's been in two different ones and
he can play in any system except the ones he's played in, Rob.
Arm, it would be better.
You see where this is like a spinning fucking wheel.
He's put numbers up in all of his systems. He's put numbers up.
All right, so the only thing he's missing is winning games. Well, you'll have to podcast with Billy on that one.
And that's on the coach.
Not to them, Rob. Not to them.
And that's on the coach. Winning is a team game.
Yeah,
winning is a team game.
Yeah, but you should be able to
He had a defensive coach who didn't know how to coach defense.
He should be able to elevate his coach.
And didn't know how to manage a game.
Elevate his coach. He should have elevated his coach.
No, his coach should have retired.
Coach.
Herbert needs to elevate the coach.
Without Herbert, that coach probably would have been fired like 2 years ago.
Listen. Herbert should be able to get it done. What you guys are describing to me is a quarterback that's going to win games with absolute garbage. So he
puts points up.
Not enough.
It doesn't. He can't win if his defense allows more points than he puts up.
Oh, so now he can't outdo a quarterback? That's not great.
35-33, Miami the first game of the season.
Even though Herbert has the traits to play safety, no one wants him at safety.
Yeah.
Clear. I mean, you guys know. I showed you guys yesterday. You guys are like third in roster right now. I showed you guys the Asian American,
the AAP.
Pacific Island
would
team.
Smoke that team.
They
got a tiny noodle arm at quarterback. No chance.
They would smoke y'all. Josh Jacobs might have 300 yards rushing against
First of all, that dude is not going to be on the Pacific Islander team.
Oh, yeah, he's Filipino.
Tua at quarterback is not hitting Puka Nakua like he's hitting Tyreek Hill because according to y'all, he can't go past 25 yards.
Don't sleep on
that
Puka.
Tua to Puka combination. If they
without Tyreek, Tua is garbage, so we're definitely winning that game.
I don't know. I saw him hit Jalen Waddle the other day for like a 7-yard bomb.
Now Waddle's hurt. Guess what they're saying?
That was nice.
Don't have Waddle. Dolphins can't win without Waddle. Tua's nothing without Waddle now.
That Tua,
that's my guy.
River Smith.
Hey, that Tua to Pua combination. Let me tell you something. That is going to be on point. That is going to be, if you want teach tape, that 1-2-3 step drop and Puka with the slant. There's got to be an ounce of athleticism on that play, but it's going to work every time. 1-2-3 out.
He might have 20 yards.
But then Tua would have to read if he's sitting if it's zone or not, and he's not good at that. So he might throw it behind his shoulder like Lamar.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Puka might.
You don't just throw a slant. You got to read the zone.
You got Jalen Warren catching screens over there. I don't know, man. They might put 40 up on y'all, man.
I do like that dude.
And then they got James Conner, right? They got James Conner.
They got James Conner on there too. What island he from?
He looked like he's from one of them.
Guy.
Eckler lost 72 steps.
Eckler's on there.
Yeah, he did. He's lost all his steps.
Hey, they had him running free wide open 15 mile an hour, bro. I was like, God damn. He hit 21 last year.
I can't believe I passed on CMC and took Eckler in the third spot.
He's
and
only
left CMC for you.
You would have definitely won.
You was worried about them injuries, I guess.
I sure was. I thought they're both kind of hurt, but this
No,
guy seems to get hurt for a longer period of time.
And they got
week 2.
They got Tyler Algier too. That boy can run that ball. They got Tyler Algieric.
Yeah.
They got Brevin Jordan at tight end, and they might put 50 on the white team.
I don't know, man. We get all the linebackers.
Hey, as long as we score 60, we're good.
Only place. Only thing they messing up is on the coaching. Their coaches is terrible.
Who do they have?
Robert Salah, Sean Desai. He just got booted from the from the Philly.
I like this guy though.
And Marcus Freeman. They got Marcus Freeman.
If Robert Saleh is their coach, their offense ain't gonna do anything. You got Breece Hall, you got Garrett Wilson. You guys are doing nothing if Robert Saleh is your quarterback, your coach. So
they got John
Salah would Flores the shit out of Tua.
There's
no way
it happen.
Tua's gonna succeed in that shit.
Salah just needs to come on back and coach the linebacking crew for us.
They got John Michie. He gonna go out there and drop every 3 balls.
Yeah, what happened to that guy? I know he had like health issues, a little leukemia or something.
Ever since he came back from cancer, he can't catch a ball.
He's probably focused on something else in his life. At that point, you're like, shit.
He already beat it. They said he beat it.
You beat it, but that shit, they're going to tell you, now it can come back. So you got to come in this bitch every month. He can't focus.
That's kind of hard to recover from, though.
Who is that?
John Mechie from Alabama.
Takes a while to come
Houston. He went to Houston, great pick, and they did his little thing, and he had cancer.
Yeah, they're going to smoke y'all. You see, their weakness is their corners are actually safeties. They got Jordan Poyer and Julian Blackmon.
Bro, you put Poyer, I don't care what. You can Christian McCaffrey.
But the good thing is, when they play y'all don't got no speed on the outside.
Yeah, we do. Christian McCaffrey.
I'm talking about that receiver.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey.
What you talking about, bro? Yeah, I got to pull up those stats too.
You got to clone.
McCaffrey is playing whiteout, bro. Get out of here.
You got to clone McCaffrey.
Can run the ball. We're running fullbacks only.
Fullbacks,
Put Kelce back there. He can run the damn ball since he sucks at tight end.
Man. No, Kelce lost a step, man. He can't run anything.
All we need is like 2 yards to carry, bro.
Wasting my first round pick on that dude.
Push.
He need to go back to that model. That's what it is.
Once he started doing commercials, that football went down the drain.
Once he went this skinny little mini, he ain't been the same.
Got that boy eating goddamn mushrooms uncooked and the food ain't got no seasoning. He used to have a nice little girl at home making food for him. Now he getting this old baked.
That's what it is. That's why he got hurt because he's been eating unseasoned chicken, bro.
This old baked chicken, no seasoning out over there. You know what I'm saying?
She looked like she boils chicken.
Got that boy eating Uncle Ben's rice and shit.
that minute rice, great value minute rice.
Yeah.
No salt.
He had the girl before the girls in there making mac and cheese and collard greens and fried. He eating good. Now he over there eating this old flavorless boiled chicken.
He got no adobo in his system. That's what it is.
No adobo, no
onion powder, no garlic salt, none of that shit.
Nah.
She ain't even using kosher sauce.
He like, he asked her, hey, what you season this with? She said, don't it come seasoned?
Love. I season it with hugs and kisses, baby.
On the packet it said seasoned already.
Yeah.
She probably seasoned it with all that money is what she gonna tell him. You better shut up, Travis. I make more money than you.
Yeah. I see her and Patrick Mahomes' wife was up there hugging like, oh gosh, we out here watching these sorry fucking players.
She looked disgusted to hug Mahomes' wife like, bitch, y'all lost us the damn game. I don't want to do this shit.
They probably go home, travel over there, talking crap about Mahomes, and then she got to sit in the booth for the whole game.
That might be what it is.
Going to eat tacos right now.
They got to.
Yeah, you got to go. It's 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever o'clock it is for you.
Tacos.
It's a Wednesday.
Tacos because it's Tuesday. Because it's Tuesday.
I eat tacos every day. I live in Tennessee, bro. That's the only food they can make.
Oh shit!
Mexican restaurants everywhere, dog. Just eat tacos, bro. Tacos and pizza.
You got El Nopal?
No, El Nopal.
No culinary nothing around here, bro.
El Nopal.
You want to respect the bet before you leave or what?
Yeah. Let's go.
Respect the bet. Let's make some picks.
She got to pick me up so she can sit down for 20 minutes.
Yeah, she good.
Hey, listen.
I saw a meme today, right?
Oh shit! Wait,
I saw a meme today. Right? This is how you get out of This is how you get your wife to calm down, right? Every time she acting up, you say, "Calm down. You're acting like my ex." And
Seen that before.
I'm telling you, it's been working.
Seems very successful.
It's been listen. If you see it on the internet, it worked.
Hey, she gets quiet because she's inside now. Her brain plotting your murder, so she's definitely quiet.
I'm going first, so I can steal the.
Oh, I made a bet today. I didn't even know.
Steal the. I'm definitely going under 47. Jesus. Miami.
Baltimore. I lost already. Oh no, I never made the bet. Fucking
terrible. Miami, Baltimore, anytime I win 47.
Yep. Anytime I win, Felix, guess what? I go look at my phone. Oh, I didn't even make that bet. every time my guys hit, I didn't even make that bet.
Yeah, I didn't even make the bet. I thought I made a bet on the bowl games today, and now I'm looking and I'm like, I didn't even make the bet.
I like. I got one more. I'm gonna go for it.
Go for it.
Even though I love my guy Flacco, bro, I'm gonna do Jets and Cleveland under 35.
Oh,
for the Thunder. We're going with the Thunder.
For the Thunder.
The Thunder.
Under 35. All right.
New York and Cleveland. All right.
You got one more? You good?
I'll do one more because I think we need to settle on 3. So mathematically, it all adds up.
Are we doing 3?
Do you want to do 2? It gives us more options.
To my 2.
2? All right. I'll take those 2.
All right. I
Give
got
y'all
2.
something to choose from.
I'm going to do 3.
Lions, Cowboys. Give me the over.
I got the over at, hold on, 53.5.
Yep, 53.5. Yeah. Over. Oh, God, dog. 53.5. You sure?
Yes, I see them going out with that.
That's a lot of points. Oh, Lord. Where's that game at?
Dallas.
In Dallas.
In Dallas? Oh, yeah. Well, Dallas might put up. Yeah,
they might give it smoke Detroit and Dallas.
Give me that. 52.
Yeah.
Give me that. And then Chargers and Broncos. Give me the under. Down.
They might smoke Detroit and Dallas, boy.
Hey, is that official? That
pass rush start coming, Goff start turning into a whole nother quarterback.
If it's official, then I'm going to take the Chargers.
Who's
the quarterback of the Broncos?
Statham, some shit like that.
Stidham.
Jason Statham's son.
Stidham, the dude that was from the Raiders last year.
Yeah,
and then he came from New England.
Hey, I wanna. Yeah, I'll tell you after. Go ahead.
Transporter.
Jarrett Stidham.
You got one more, Rocky? Good.
What? Dewey did 3.
No, I did 2.
He did 2.
I try to leave some options for everybody.
Then cool. Then we'll stick with the 2. That's it. Give me the 2. Never the black. Never the black.
What you got, Felix? Respect the bet, bro.
Respect the bet. I got Canes plus 2.5.
Ooh, college. He went back to college.
Were they playing Temple?
Rutgers.
We play Rutgers.
And then I had Baltimore Ravens minus 3.
I like it.
You think? I don't think so.
And I got the New England Patriots.
Hey, wait, that's good.
Plus 12.
Yeah, that's going to be a really good one. I don't see Buffalo blowing them out by more than 15.
That way,
so I don't know. It might not work for you.
Plus 12.
That's a good under.
Dose, as they say in other countries.
I'm putting that on my list.
All right.
What you got, Billy Badass?
I have got New Orleans, Tampa Bay over 42.5.
Yeah, I could see that.
What is it?
New Orleans, Tampa Bay over 42.5. That's what I got here. My guy Mayfield, he's out of control.
You're out of control.
He's showing up, man. He really want that paycheck.
He want to come back, man. He say he likes.
Hey, he's a fooler like some of them, bro. He's going to get the paycheck, and he's going to go back to being
trash bags.
And I don't know that he was ever trash, but he's like 20 to 32 quarterback. He's like a bottom 10 QB. Like you get him on your team when you don't have a quarterback, but he's not really gonna like change your franchise. Like
it's always just been his decision making.
Just kidding.
Like who would?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Just almost gave me a headache.
I'm gonna get back.
I'm gonna take
one of them.
Green Bay, Minnesota over 46.5.
Ooh.
Damn, that's a lot.
I don't like that one.
That's a lot too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like that
Listen, man.
Where's that game?
That's at Minnesota.
Oh, it's indoors.
That's the only reason why I'm looking at here. Kansas City's outdoors, Seattle's outdoors, Baltimore, Washington, Philly.
And this is a big weather. You got to look up weather now when you bet, because every time I bet somebody,
it's a rainstorm coming in
sleeting on them,
this
and
weekend.
I'm like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah. If you're gonna pick an over, boy, you better make sure it's indoors.
Yeah, what was our bet results last week? Did I go 2-0?
I think I was undefeated. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure.
2-1.
Pretty sure the opposite, Felix.
I'm pretty sure I was.
Bills got me because they suck.
I think I went 2-1.
What's our?
Oh, I lost all mine because San Fran lost. Bills couldn't cover.
Oh, I had a losing week again.
Oh, mine was terrible.
So last week, with respect to bet, Billy 1-1, Dewey 1-2, Felix 1-2, Rob 2-1.
What?
Overall, 16-14 for Billy with a win percentage of 53. Dewey 11-19 with a win percentage of 36. Felix 22-19, win percentage of 54. Rob 15-10 with a win percentage of 60. Everybody dropped. I think I stayed at 53. Dewey dropped from, I think, 37 to 36. Felix dropped from 55 to 54. Rob jumped up 1%. Rob has steadily gone up, I believe, 1 or 2% for the past like 2 or 3 weeks.
How much money have you won, Rob?
Oh,
gaining
click the buttons,
experience points.
See, that's
we win it, and then somehow
that's the problem.
We give it back.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Don't I know?
I don't know this.
Betting is a 500 sport, buddy.
These bets that we're giving you guys to our beloved audience, unfortunately, I'm not putting in these same bets. I think I need to change that.
I'm with you, man.
Bet responsibly.
Stick with us because we're giving you what you should bet. I just got to follow my own philosophy.
Bet responsibly.
Yeah,
but if you're with me, you're winning money on 54% of the time.
Exactly. True. Just like he said.
The thing is, it's just like trading. Once you care about the bet and you're going to put your money on it, you're not going to bet that shit. So you're not going to be 60%. You 60% because you just throwing it.
Yeah.
Bet responsibly.
So last week,
1-800. Don't give it away.
1-800 gambler or something.
1-800. Don't give your money away.
What was the one I lost?
Rob had New Orleans Rams under 46.5. Missed that. Had the under Dallas Miami 51.5 and had Chicago minus 4.5. So Rob had 2 and 1. Felix had Denver New England under 34.5. That was a negative. Indy plus 1. Nope. Rams minus 4. He hit that one. Dewey had San Francisco minus 5, lost. Buffalo minus 11.5, lost. Indy, Atlanta under 44.5, just got that one. Billy had Cincy, Pittsburgh over 37, got that. Jacksonville, Tampa Bay over 43, it was 42, and I lost that one.
Dang.
Vegas
right there.
Pulled the hoop-de-doop on me last week, man, and I really feel upset about it. Like I was the whole week. I'm wondering, how are the Falcons favorite? Like, what is going on right now? Why are the Falcons favorite? So I thought it was free money, and it wasn't. We went to Atlanta and laid an egg.
You can't.
I don't even want to know what our week picks look like, man. It's so bad.
Our weeks. I'm gonna do.
We lost to Taylor Heineke in the game.
In the game
production, as the kids say.
Huh?
Yeah, I know those were bad. I know last week was bad.
I felt confident, but I feel confident every week.
Yeah.
If I passed Felix, confident. I'm gonna take off all of my.
If Dewey passed me, I'm gonna cry in my shower.
All of my clothing off on the podcast.
Turn your water
tune
on,
in.
man.
Tell you,
I'm gonna cry.
Ladies to tune in.
I'm gonna cry in my shower. You're not gonna know if it's water or tears.
Make sure it's hot water, then, my friend.
Oh.
Let's go!
Uh-oh.
What just happened?
At 10-6, or Dewey had that 9-7. I wrote it down and everything.
Damn, did I beat him by 6 games? Is that a 3 or an 8?
I did
It's
it all,
one
bro.
game.
Oh, I thought
One
it was
game.
6 games. I thought I toasted
No.
you, bro.
It's one game. I'm
Felix
back
and
this
Dewey.
week. I know it.
Felix and Dewey both had the Rams, both had Cincinnati, both had Buffalo. Felix had Indy, Dewey had Atlanta.
Boom. That was
Felix
it.
had Seattle, Dewey had Tennessee. Both had
Boom.
Detroit, both had Green Bay. Houston, Dewey had Cleveland. Felix had Houston.
My guy Flacco.
I have,
Felix
so
had
I had
Jacksonville.
Cleveland, too.
Dewey had Tampa Bay. Both had Chicago. Felix Miami, Dewey Dallas.
Let's go.
Both had Denver lost,
you
KC
picked
lost,
it up
Philly
too.
won, San Francisco. The Dallas-Miami game was the deciding game.
Damn.
Dewey took Dallas. Felix took Miami.
Listen, at the end of the day, I will take a Dolphins victory over that sheet I'm looking at. I bet against them again.
No.
I deserve some money for how much do I win? Give me some of that fantasy football money.
You win.
I'm not getting any of that. I have a potential to get 75 of that.
You
Did
win
see-
a link
did
to
did
buy a Respect the Game t-shirt.
Yes, the
No,
link
I
to buy
need-
or
I need it
to
paid
view.
for.
You get to watch one of our podcasts or listen. The option's yours. That's what you
Yes.
get to do if you
Did
win.
Liam
Yeah.
show you the Instagram I sent him, Billy?
Oh, not yet.
It's
but
like a whole cutout
was-
of Dicker the kicker. It's amazing.
yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Bro, so that game, that night, he's like, Dewey's going to beat me. He already has 15 points for this kicker. I'm like, bro, you guys are playing for 7th and 8th place. That doesn't matter. He's going to beat me. How am I supposed to win when the guy's got 21 points from a kicker? I go, no, you sound like Dewey. I go, you might be the new Dewey.
Hey,
And I hear
yeah.
Amy in the
I
background
lost.
going, oh, don't say that. I was like,
I
no,
lost.
He might be the new Dewey.
Oh,
I
shit.
lost and I immediately deleted the app.
Oh,
Damn.
man,
I don't-
that's tough.
I don't care about nothing but first place. I lost and I deleted the app.
Well, I mean, I
You're in-
believe you guys do
You're,
know
you're in
that
the
Amy's
championship.
crazy.
You're in the championship against Tiger.
I don't care.
Oh damn.
Listen, we know
I lost
Amy's
the
nuts.
one for money.
Amy is going against Corey in for us first place.
Corey's
first place.
backing it again. Man, I got
Corey,
God,
bro.
We
I don't
can't
know how
let
he
him
does it.
win.
Bro,
don't know
I
how he
scored
does
We
it.
can't let him
68
win.
I scored 68 points this past week. Allen and Eckler got me 40 on Sunday, and the rest of my team combined for whatever gets to 60. 20
Who
more
scored,
points.
the
sound like-
highest, who scored the highest?
You
in the
sound
league?
like
'Cause
Aiden O'Connell.
I put up
Yeah.
what
Exactly.
in the playoff. I didn't score over 140 all season, and the first two playoff games, I put up 175 and 200.
Yeah, you're killing it.
Yeah,
bro.
really
killing
killing
it
it
in
for
that
that
loser's
7th place.
And making a serious move. bro.
Damn, Corey backing it again.
And Amy,
My
she's
Lord.
fun. So
Oh.
she wanted to pick up the tight end from Tennessee. Whatever.
This
his
is my
name
first
'cause
year.
Hawkinson's hurt. Corey picks him up, but she sends me a text. This fucking asshole. I'm like, yo, make a move. You said to wait and we'll talk about it. I'm like, I also say to listen to me. I also
If
say
you-
that. Don't
If
listen.
you ask, if you ask Corey why he picked him up, it's so she couldn't. Guaranteed.
But I told her, get Oliver. He's going to do all right. She's got Logan Thomas. There's people out there. But she's pissed that it's against Corey. She's pissed that Corey picked him up. She's like,
He ain't gonna do nothing.
she's like, can I beat him?
What his name?
I go, yeah, you can probably
Yeah,
beat
you
him.
can beat him.
What about, should we chop the pot? I would if it was someone else, but not him. I'm like, all right,
No.
you don't have to.
No, I would
Listen.
never chop the pot with him ever.
She needs
Ever-
what's
I
her
had
name?
my
Have
little-
another
I
I
legacy
had
game.
a little run though. I had my little run. I'll be back next year.
Oh, yeah, you got there. We were there, and that was it.
I'll be
scored
back next year. I had a
68 fucking
run.
Points.
Well, I was on a
Embarrassing.
3-year run, man.
I had the best worst team in the league. It pisses me off. Like my
I
roster
had a
was not
3-year
bad,
run, and
they
I
just
was
could
going
not.
for the quadruple final appearance, and it didn't happen.
You trying to go?
But-
You trying to do the 4 for 4?
You were rocking 11th, 12th place for like the first half of the season. I was at the
And I
top
made a
of it,
run.
and we swapped, yeah. Because I had those couple close games, and then at the end of the day, man, my first couple.
I made a run,
games, it's bad.
My team shit the bed in the game against
You
Jason.
didn't have the
That-
longevity. You got lucky.
That's another one that I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I knew I had the
man.
longevity team.
I'm going against Jason for third place, and
He's gonna make a T-shirt.
Yeah, that was another one. I was like, this mother, and he only beat me for a little point. He only beat me by a couple, like, what was it, like 10 points or something like that. And this motherfucker, he gonna go change his name to 10 points or some shit. I was like, this motherfucker.
He's got a new name. That's the only reason I know it's him, is because he's got a new name every week.
I was like, this
he was doing it.
You gonna change your name, huh?
Homeboy was doing.
That motherfucker, man. Him and Corey.
What
the hell is that? Like a battery backup?
My phone ain't finna die no more. I be carrying that bitch around like a purse.
That boy got the jump box.
He got a whole jump box.
Yeah, boy got a jump box.
Hey, I got whatever you need, bro. $5 holler.
You gonna be in the mall somewhere with it. Somebody be like, "Hey man, you mind if I plug up to that for
that's it
for a little minute?"
Cash out me a cup. I got you,
bro.
Can
start
you jump
charging
my car? I noticed you got your little jump battery. Can you jump my car for me? Oh, this is my charger for my phone. What?
Yeah. Hey, bro. I see you got that over there, man. You mind if I plug up real quick?
Can I get some juice?
Hey, when I'm at the ball field, but listen, $1 like a minute, maybe $2 minutes.
Week 17, right? We're going to week 17.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you my picks when we get off.
Yeah, send them because I'll add that in after. We won't go over them now. I'll just put those in little spot, break the video in half, put it through
behind the scenes, extra footage.
There we go. I'm so upset. This motherfucker done caught me. And then passed me.
We got
I'm gonna go cry.
We got 2 games this week. You took the Indy and I took Vegas. Or no, I took Indy. So what game is it? Hold on, that's you. Yeah, I took Vegas and Green Bay. You took Green Bay, I took Minnesota. So those 2 games is the ones we flopped on.
If the Colts fuck me again.
So I need
consequences and repercussions.
Vegas and Minnesota, baby. We got it.
I don't like it.
I'm trending like this.
Only thing that's good is I'll be watching the Colts from Hard Rock and DR. Let's go.
Oh,
definitely gonna lose now. Too much dopamine in one setting. A Christmas murder, bro.
Me in the casino. I'm gonna be like Dewey over there. I'm gonna be running up, making first quarter bets, and who's gonna score first?
If you're at the casino,
first punt.
There's gonna be nothing better.
Yeah, first punt,
first drive result, baby. Get them past it. Will this team get past the 20? I mean, there's no better bet to open up.
Goddamn Jared Allen for the first.
And I'm in the casino. Oh, I'm going crazy. Cartwheels.
I'm gonna make the Billy bet and be like, the Browns are gonna punt first drive. The Ravens are gonna punt first drive.
Yeah.
Everybody's punting first drive.
I'm gonna put 700 on it.
I did 4 and hit 3, so this week I did 3 and hit 2. I'm done. Like I'm no more.
So now you just got to do 1 for 1.
Did you see the progressive bet thing that I text y'all on DraftKings now? So it's like the pick'em where they give you where you're allowed to lose a game or 2. So I bet 6 and only hit 4, and I basically got my money back. But it's good. It's insurance. It's good.
Hard Rock has that. What is it called? They have that lose
flexible parlay.
You can get out early,
but you can only bet. You can only lose 1.
Yeah, this you can lose. It depends how many you bet, and it lowers your odds if you lose.
Well, I had the other night. I decided to do a little Christmas bet. All I needed, I hit 7 out of 8. All I needed was the 49ers to score 25 points to get a solid 19, and that's it.
Yeah.
You see, me and Lou, all we needed was freaking DJ Moore. I
had that one too. I had him for just by himself anytime touchdown.
That's another reason why I'm out.
I used Christina. She just signed up, so I used her $25 free bets. And I had 2 of them.
Fucking Waddle catch 1 pass and go out the game.
They were Ravens based, and both of them, all I needed was Gus Bus to get 40 yards. And I would have won like 350.
10 leg this week with these guys.
Nah, man, it's tough. I'm done. I'm taking a break.
I need to post a 120,000.
Damn, then you got they bet you out the whole app.
Hey,
you taking a break?
He's taking a break. Because when you're throwing around money that high, cash it out. I'm never gonna cash it out. I'm gonna go till it's out.
Correct.
I put in 100. They doubled up to 200, and I just kept going. And I've been down to 0 like 4 times. A desperation bet always came through. I got to $700. I'm like, I'm not cashing it. I budgeted out $100, so fuck it. And I kept going. But I did add the 50 the other night.
You were supposed to take out. You were supposed to take out like half.
Nah, bro. I budgeted. I'm going big or go home.
Nah, you're supposed to take out like half.
I'm not listening.
Yeah,
I'm
you
doing
get-
that shit for fun.
That's
you get
what
high
it's
like
fun
that?
when you bet a big ass parlay to win $100,000 on 30 things that happen. And it only costs you $5.
Listen. I said that today. That's a guaranteed suckers bet. Like the fact that all the
How many of those $100 bets do you win?
I won
That
a lot
sounded-
of them.
Did you flip all the way to $10,000 like Fat Boy
I
was
got
talking
up to
about?
$700.
Oh,
I got up to $700
him,
bucks.
you should be at $1 million.
I'm
If
not
you just
betting.
Just do the big bet and you'll be at $1 million. Buy
I
my
will.
course. Buy my course.
Buy
Don't
my
buy their
course.
course. Buy my course.
No.
By Michael.
The dude said he's like the fact that all the big companies are putting out, they're baiting you. They're baiting people in.
Of course.
They all posted that. I'm like, yeah,
They
they're
make
gonna make
auto
so much
bets.
money off that shit.
They make auto bets where they bulk a bunch of shit, like it's an automatic parlay. All you have to do is hit. And I go through and read them shits, and they'll throw like the most random shit in there at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the sucker bet. I'll pick
Yep.
up this shit and go delete that thing.
I would-
and then the
listen,
odds
I
go
would
from
ne-
like 1,200 to 200. It's like, yeah, because
I would never bet that. I got
hell no.
a
I hate
dude that
that.
works with.
I've hit that 3 times. Remember that time I won a multiple in a row? I hit their bet like 2 or 3 times, dude. And now, no.
Yeah,
Now
I got a dude that worked with
bet.
me. He comes to me. He's like, "Hey, man, you ever bet these bets at the top on these banners?" I was like, "Hell no."
I'm not gonna lie, we
Nah,
put
bro.
2 of them
Betting on
bitches
that.
together
And
for
they
$1.
boost them up too. I'm like, well, we're gonna boost them up for you too. Yeah, you can boost them because it's some random bullshit out
Yeah,
there.
some
Yeah,
of them
the
they won't
bullshit.
let you. They won't let you put in like. So I'll take one that has these touchdowns, and then I'll take one that has these guys getting yards, and it'll make one parlay. Well, some of them they don't let you. They change shit to where you can't double parlay it because it's like special. So you don't take those. But I'll be getting like 16 of them bitches for like.
That's what I
my
miss about the
$100,000
DraftKings. The DraftKings, because the Hard Rock don't let you do that. You know how in the DraftKings you can parlay like single game parlays together.
Yeah,
Then the
I can
Hard
do
Rock
that.
won't let you do that.
I can do
Yeah,
pretty
no,
much
Hard Rock
anything.
doesn't allow shit.
They're getting
they
better though.
don't.
That remember that over under I was talking about? They
Yeah.
figured that shit. They figured that shit out because now I go and it's not even worth betting. But I was doing the over and the under on a
Somebody was in there like,
multiple
"Hey,
people. Yeah.
this is a-
Oh,
you see what this Dewey guy's doing? Somebody shut this shit down."
You might have figured
Yeah.
something out.
I'm sure somebody hit fucking big on that shit. That dude that won
Somebody
the
shut
half
that
a mil,
shit down.
they got multiple videos of him and everything, and he won half that 480 or whatever he won.
Yeah, that's
And,
crazy.
That multiple people in the comments, bro. The whole comments are like, now they're gonna limit your account and take forever to pay you. So apparently they'd be acting a fool when you win a lot of money like that.
They'll take the deposit immediately. Then
You win 400,000, you're not allowed to bet shit.
500,000, yeah.
I'm
let
not.
you
I'm
bet
not
lacrosse,
betting if I win
bitch.
400 grand. I win
Yeah.
400 grand. Cash me out.
Yeah, I win
Hey.
400,000. You don't got to worry about me betting again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably got
Cool.
You probably
No,
got to
no,
show
cool.
up to the Hard Rock to get that.
I'm not lying though. I'll put a
They be like,
25
"Nah,
on it.
we're not sending that in the app withdrawal.
if you gave me
you show
400
up to the
grand-
Hard Rock to pick this up."
If you gave me 400 grand, I'm putting a 25 G. I'm just one bet, and I'm hammering 25 Gs to pay for them taxes, and I'll lose it, and then the 400 is gone.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Dewey's gonna be like, "I'm gonna make this $125,000 bet and I'm done." And then like an hour later, there's like 7 $25,000
I only
bets.
got
and-
25,000 left. I might as well
Oh,
fucking
man.
do it.
Gave them
Yeah.
all their
Be-
400.
He gonna be
I
like
need-
Buddy on Fast Five that
Yeah.
went to the casino at the end and just put everything on.
That's
black.
why you got to go cash out of the casino. So you can walk out through all the poker tables and all the slot machines with your $400,000.
No, they
Let me
better put
go
that
get
bitch
this
on the
one real
card.
quick.
I don't want nobody to know.
Nah, they gonna
Yeah,
give you
Sounds like I'm
the,
getting shanked.
Put it on-
they gonna give you
put
the
it
big
on-
check. They walk
Hey,
you
put it on
out.
a
My
food
sister
stamp card.
now won like 10 G's in the casino in Vegas, and they walked them to their
Who
room
walks
and
me
shit.
out? The guy who makes 20 an hour? I don't trust that motherfucker neither. Him and his buddy, they've been hanging out for
you know he
years
got-
talking about,
you know
so
he
we
got-
gotta get one
You
of
know
these
he got a key to
bitches.
your room. You know you got a key.
Yeah,
to your
Hey, they got
they'll-
everything. Get out of here.
They gonna walk you out. You all right?
Hey, we
yeah,
already
right.
called you a taxi. Go on and get in. Oh, thanks, bro.
Hey, like, yo, where's this
Why is the
taxi
got a
going? Why
ski
you
mask
driving the
on?
wrong way?
The guy walking you out's also your Uber driver. Get
Yeah.
ready, bro. I got you. You're safe. Like I'm staying
Yeah.
in the hotel though.
Why-
No.
Where's your
Get in the
badge?
car.
I need some
Get
badges
in the
out
car.
here.
Why is this going in the opposite direction of where I'm
You're-
supposed
But
to
I'm
go?
Yeah.
staying in the
You're high-
hotel though. I don't need an Uber
No, you're-
driver. I'm
Yeah,
staying
why
in
are we
the
high level
leaving?
hotel.
threat now.
I'm up there. Why are we leaving?
No.
You're a high
Come
level
on.
threat now. We got to remove you. You're a high level threat. We got to
Hey.
relocate you.
Nah, I don't trust nobody at that point. Don't tell shit. And if that bitch even moves her eyebrows when I come up to the counter, we're fighting, bro. I'm telling you. Don't even act like I just hit big, bitch.
5 to the face.
I don't trust none of y'all neither. Is this shit even real? Where's that mark? Give me that marker.
Do
Just sit there and start marking bills. I don't
do we
trust
want a
y'all
cashier's check? Do we can I get a cashier's check, please?
I don't trust nothing.
I need to put it in my pocket.
Western Union.
And
Once it's in the bank, I'm calling the bank. I know y'all about to do some shady shit. I need my money, done. Somebody go fuck me. There's no way I'm allowed to do this.
Yeah,
You
they're
didn't
gonna be
just
like,
give me $500,000, bitch. Something ain't real
like, no,
here.
about time we could cover his FanDuel stuff.
Yeah, right. I'm break even, baby. Break even, baby.
And we're gonna have a lot of alerts. I owe you.
Yeah. About time. FanDuel been asking about their money. About time we can get it out of here.
If they let somebody who has a damn English name message me, I'll participate. But as long as the Indian cats are no offense, I'm not doing it.
You can't. No one can be offended if you say Indian because they don't know if you're talking about red dot or feather.
Oh, I'm talking about the little red daughters. You know what I'm saying? As long as they keep calling me, they're the ones that scam me. How the hell I'm gonna go and send it? Like, nah, bro, you gotta change it. I need an English American division.
They want you to meet them at.
I remember those customers. Every time I call, I get how can I get an American person?
Hey, remember that? Hey, they wasn't lying though. I told them you're not gonna get an American, but I need an American. That's why I ain't done it yet.
I just say, all you got to do is just ask for one. They'll get you one. Don't worry about it. Hey, my name's Bob.
Yeah, my name is Bob. How can I help you? Hey, listen, my name is Mr. Smith. Don't put that.
My name's Bob.
Hey, they always have some John. At least tell me if the shit said John Smith, I'll fall for it. But the shit they writing at the bottom, you know how we can see the real names? That's how the email is. Bro, can you put your white name on there so I can do this?
Fall for it.
We can see the real name so they was lying to us, bro.
Hey, like, I'm not gonna fall for this name. I need your other name.
My name is Bob, and then
if you write John Smith, I'm falling for it.
John Smith. It's got to be John Smith.
I need a little something to make me feel better.
John Doe just sent you a request.
Yeah, John Doe.
Nigerian Prince has your money. He needs you to contact him.
Nigerian Prince.
Baba's on the way up. I got some Baba options. We got this, Billy.
Who?
I don't even know what Zimbabwe is.
Baba?
I love it. I get it in my Thai tea.
I bought some.
Yeah, it sounds like
that's boba.
Oh, you're talking Alibaba.
I'm talking Alibaba in the stock market.
Oh yeah, that's off of 22nd and open.
I make just as much there as I do in betting.
Is the stock market open today?
Yeah.
I've been telling people all day. You at work? They like, yeah, I'm at work. I'm like, I didn't know nobody went to work today.
Yeah,
I got 3 days.
I went out not too long ago. I was like, why are the streets busy, man? Why everybody?
What you guys doing at work?
So I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they gave us Monday off. So I called the boss and I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna put my sick days for Tuesday, Wednesday. And he said, well, I just got an email that said you might not get paid for the holiday on Monday if you do that. And I was like, well, I'm gonna bet on you not just gotten that email, and I'm gonna take my 2 days.
No, it's the law.
So
they play like that. Nah, it's sick day, bro. I didn't take PTO.
It's the law.
Trust me. Sick day before or after a holiday.
They say
you can't take a sick day before or after a holiday. It's the law.
Lies.
You're not getting paid, buddy. It's okay.
Right, so
you better go put a bet in.
To be honest, my week was gonna suck. I was okay not getting paid. But I don't believe it. There's no.
You better go win you a parlay because you ain't gonna get paid.
Already in my timesheet. It's been in my timesheet.
It's okay. They're gonna be like, okay, he was sick, and then we don't pay.
You can't take. If I got COVID, you want me to come to work with my COVID?
Yeah, they want you to.
That's not real anymore.
No, it's back to the flu.
When your check says 72 hours,
my shit say 22. I need to sell my body a little bit.
No, it's okay because it's back to the flu. So you can come to work with COVID. It's back to the flu. It's not deadly anymore.
Now you don't.
To the CVS prescription.
It reverted back.
They got a pill that they gave.
Trust me. I got the email. It's reverted back to just flu.
Anaya got sick,
get a shot,
and they told her she got flu B. there's a $200 pill you could take, and it makes it go away overnight. 24 hours, no more symptoms. $200 pill.
What's a flu
B? You don't know they have flu types, A and B?
I would have told Anaya, hey, I would have told Anaya, take this Robitussin and go lay down. It might take a couple more days.
She got insurance.
This Robitussin costs $10.
Yeah, they got the insurance to pay for it, but you got to think, if you got a pill that clears the flu up in a fucking day, and you got people out here fighting it for week two with Robitussin, like, bro, and you charge them $200 for it, bro? That's craziness to me, bro. Like, how you not just giving everybody should have a cabinet full of that shit. So when I get fucking sick, it can heal me.
Nah, Robitussin costs $10, buddy. I cannot have you out here getting $200 pills.
You heard it here first, Dewey. They ain't paying you if you put in your stick.
Yeah, it's all right though, because you know now.
That's why
it would have been worse. It would have been worse if you thought you were getting paid and then didn't get paid. But now that you know you're not getting paid, it's all right.
I already did worse because
plan around it like Tua's your quarterback. Jeez.
All right, so
he's a manager at Comcast.
At 128, Mark.
That's why they suck.
That down, Billy.
131.11.
He's a manager at Comcast. It's okay.
That's why they losing business.
So I think with that, it's time to wrap it up. Episode 36.
Never wrap it up, bro.
Episode 36. Leroy Butler. Jordan.
Different.
Somebody.
Huh?
When you wrap it up, it feels different.
Really threw me off. Jerome Bettis. You know what it is. Holla at your boys. Like, subscribe, share. IG, X, Mi Gente, Black Planet, all that. We on it. TikTok. Everything you got, we got. Holla at you. Holla at us. And we out.